Like, you don't need to even have experience with this.
So now, as everything is collapsing around him, Jer has to hope and cope and tell everybody that things are not just okay, which they're not, but that they're better than ever. And he is the single most successful person on the planet. And the haters are losing and he's winning. So let's just go up a little bit.
Sorry, is auto scroll there?
Yep. Yeah. He says, I am so proud of our team at Coffee Brand Coffee. We could have went the cheap max profit route. Well, that's what you did, but cringe political branding, mid-tier beans, and a short lifespan. I mean, that's kind of what happened. Instead, we went the make no money for years and build an actual apolitical brand route. So what that is, by the way, is an admission by Quartering that in the peak years of his channel in 2022, 2023, and 2024, he made no money at all. That's what he's saying. But now he's making all of the money when his channel is in complete ruins. His brand is totally tarnished and everything's in the shitter. Right. Okay. He says, we're closing in on 4 years in business. And he says, I own 100% of the company. Why are you having to say this? Like, wouldn't we just assume you own 100% of the company?
I never thought of anything otherwise. Like,
it just makes me skeptical that he does actually own 100% of the company now. He says he has dozens of staff. No, you do not have dozens of staff, bro. Stop it, buddy. He's admitted that he only has like 3 or 4 staff.
He said 3 last time, I think, right?
No, dozens of staff? But you don't handle your own fulfillment.
Mill Creek, bro, or Mill. What is it called? Mill Street?
He doesn't. The fulfillment's Amazon. The production is Mill Creek. You have like Angel, the admin guy or girl, whoever the fuck it is. Okay, and who else? You. Like, I don't think there's anybody else that actually works for Coffee Brand Coffee. Okay. And he could provide proof otherwise, but he never does, right? So he says he has dozens of staff that make the system go, and now we're on the doorstep of being able to have our product on the shelves at Walmart. But is your product actually going to be on the shelves at Walmart? Notice how he phrases this. On the doorstep. Well, you've been on the doorstep of that for 4 years.
Like, what's the doorstep?
Continually promised that.
No, Ash, what's the doorstep? Has he spoke to anyone? Is there like a form he's been filling out? Have the lawyers talked what's the doorstep?
Wouldn't you be announcing that you actually have the partnership with Walmart? Yeah. Instead of like this, oh, well, we're on the doorstep. Well, maybe we'll have. Yeah. You don't have fucking shit. You're just talking out of your ass to try and make everybody think you're successful so they'll leave you alone and stop felting you, right? So he says, we're dominating Amazon. Up until this week, his coffee was never even ranked in the top 1,000 coffee companies on Amazon. What? Now, because he's been selling all of his coffee at massive losses of 75% discount, he managed to make it to rank 333 on Amazon.
There's 1,000 coffee companies on Amazon?
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
There's probably more than that. He's a fucking nothing. He's a cockroach. He isn't shit, right? And he says, we just put into place a massive new sales channel that is going to help drive down costs via larger volume and finally unlock retail shelves. That's a bunch of buzzword bullshit that means nothing. We've put into place a massive new sales channel. What are you actually doing? Business to business sales? What are you talking about?
So to drive down costs. What does that mean?
Is the sales channel retail? Because then you would be in retail, right? Well, or is it like you're selling to like nursing homes or, you know, like hotels or like, what is it? You're selling to another business and then that partner will help you distribute into retail? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is like someone lying to investors, you know? Like, you know, we got the new sales channel on the board. What?
So he says, yeah, we could have made a lot of cash on liberal tiers blends and stuff like that. But the goal was never to simply extract cash from viewers. Retard alert! Retard alert!
It's a company, you retard.
So full of shit, bro. Obviously, the goal of any business is to fucking make money, you bozo. And like, especially you, okay? It was to focus on quality, customer service, and consistency. We're about to have ownership in all aspects of fulfillment. Didn't you say this years ago that you had ownership in all aspects of fulfillment? Dial in our logistics and hopefully unlock grocery by fall.
Wait.
Notice hopefully. Like,
Ash,
hopefully.
He's saying unlock shelves and grocery, like he's playing one of those simulator games on Steam. That like you know how there's like a million simulator games. Like I've unlocked grocery shelves.
Well, over here is asking, what does dial in our logistics mean? No, but seriously, Jeremy, like
that's mumbo jumbo.
What are you doing to improve logistics? Like, are you purchasing equipment yourself so you can make it in-house? Are you like what exactly are you doing? Did you find a cheaper supplier for packaging? Are you doing bigger bulk orders? Like, what are you doing to dial in logistics? By the way, he says this all the time, that they're dialing in logistics or working on the logistics or they've solved the logistics problem. It's meaningless. Like there's no actual proof that any of this ever took place. So then he goes, we won't make much on the Walmart shelves. So you lost. You won't make any money.
Why do it?
He says, unlocking that volume will open up so many more amazing opportunities. That's if you actually sell through. That's if your coffee actually sells on the shelves of Walmart, which it probably won't. There's a lot of competition in that space. If you even get there, and then the idea that you're going to just be selling so much by virtue of just being on the shelf, no, you're not. Your sell-through rate's probably going to be fucking garbage, and you're going to get booted out of Walmart, or Walmart will then realize, and this is, I think, what his scheme was all along. If he does get it into Walmart, what will happen is Walmart will realize that notorious internet racist Quartering has scammed them into putting his coffee on the shelves, and they're going to immediately cancel him and pull it from the shelves. And then Quartering will say, my coffee company is under attack, guys, you have to help. And then be able to grift a bunch of money off the mainstream media attention and then get the bag to save his business. That's what I think his plan is. I don't even think we'll get there. Okay. So then he's talking about the coffee market is as saturated and as competitive as it gets. Yes. That's why it's retarded to believe that you're a real coffee company that's going to compete with the big boys and not just like a hobby business that's spun off of a YouTube channel, bud. Okay. And thanks to the fanatical support of my viewers, there's a lot of words you could use. There's a lot of words you could use to describe the supporters of the Quartering: old, retarded, out of
lazy
touch,
bums,
zombies.
tired.
I would not say fanatical. They have no engagement. Like they're not in the comment section battling. Like they're not buying stuff. Like they're not fanatical. They're not radically laying down their lives for the Quartering and standing for him. Like that's not the case. We are he says, we unlocking, like he's black. We unlocking a real opportunity to take this from YouTuber coffee to a legitimate competitor for the likes of Bones Coffee and more. You are not Bones Coffee. You are never going to be Bones Coffee. Bones Coffee has partnerships with Disney for IPs like fucking A Nightmare on Christmas. You're not Bones Coffee. Get fucked. I am so excited for the next 90 days.
You giving yourself 90 days?
He's saying he's going to be in Walmart in 90 days.
No, you can't say 90 days. Okay, mark it down, folks.
Mark it down. 90 days
from
you'll
today.
Be able to purchase Quartering's product in the grocery store. Says you'll be able to pick up our products in your local grocery stores before the end of the year. I am so humbled and so thankful for all of you. There is zero chance we force our way into this market. Yeah, there is zero chance you force your way into this market. You failed.
Why did he say that?
What is he even trying to say there? I think he means without you, there is zero chance we force our way into this market. but he forgot to put without you, there is zero chance we force our way into this market. Was he drunk? Well, he fucking wrote this on
there's no chance.
And then he says, and now we're not just nipping at heels, we're becoming an undeniable force. Like, buddy, get a grip. Get a grip. So Return of the Mac and Cheese just fucking the Quarterings Coffee Company simulator.
Would you guys
oh man. More like an undeniable farce, buddy. Yeah. Okay. So Return of the Mac and Cheese, Quarterings, this is ultimate super villain, says the coffee thing is massive cope. But it's just another marker that he's declared the drama over and is pivoting back to business as usual. This is exactly how he ran his grift before all the heat got on him. He had to shut a lot of it down the past year, but now he's planning to ramp back up and power through it. He sees all these Carmelo viewers as new potential marks, but I doubt most of them will stick around beyond the trial. And I think Return of the Mac and Cheese is onto something, because yesterday and today, Jeremy was desperate, pushing the coffee, pushing the memberships, knowing that this trial was over and chances are he was going to be found guilty and get a harsh sentence and he wouldn't be able to grift. And now Quartering is like super like panicked. And he's like, I hope you guys will stick around. I hope the grift isn't over. But he even admits that the grift is over. So he's having a tough time. Before his 75% off moldy coffee sale and the new Rage Hog showed up to feast on his slop and buy the coffee, he was selling under 1,000 bags a month total across all products. By his profit margin admissions, and it's probably even lower than what he says, he was only making $1 a bag. So he was making under $1,000 a month in profit on this. And even if he's lying and his profit margins are more and it's like a Schrodinger's grifter thing, what is it, $2 or $3 grand a month that you're making off this coffee before tax? Like, okay, he isn't dominating Amazon. His bagged coffee is currently ranked number 333 in the coffee category.
333.
Even this 333rd rank is only after he sold about 3 times his normal amount the past week, mostly off the back of his $5 moldy coffee sales, which has temporarily boosted his rank significantly. I don't even think he was in the top 1,000 until then. I can tell this didn't significantly boost his other non-clearance sales because his most popular coffee still isn't averaging 100 bags sold a month, which it was easily doing until a month or so ago. So this coffee, his top seller, Blueberry Cobbler, has fallen off by 50% since he fucking flagged down our channel.
Yeah,
he used to do over 100 bags sold.
Some gameplay here.
Yeah. So if you zoom in underneath, visit the Coffee Brand coffee store, you can see that only 50 bags have been bought in the past month.
God.
So it does it by like increments of 50.
50, so 100 or
so
200.
He sold anywhere from 50 to 99 bags only of his top selling coffee.
That's okay, dude. Okay, Ash, I want to ask you then, why do you think he's being so positive on X and Twitter about this? Is it because he's trying to trick people into buying it, or
I think
to fluff it?
There's two things. One, it's to present this image that he's winning and that he's successful.
Sure.
And two, there actually is the Carmelo Anthony people that have come in, and he's trying super hard to grift them and reboot his grift off the back of the Carmelo Anthony people. But I don't think those people are sticking around for Jer. And ultimately, he's making the exact same mistake with them. And I think Return of the Mac and Cheese will point this out in his post. He's making the same mistake with them that he made with his old audience, which is constantly shilling the coffee at an unbearable rate multiple times per video. It pisses people off. They can go watch another channel giving better coverage quicker and not promoting coffee constantly in an annoying way. So he's already just wringing every last penny out of this, and his grift is going to fail. So we go to the next slide.
Okay, here we go.
He claims he is a direct competitor to Bones Coffee, but they actually own a coffee roaster and warehouse. Jeremy isn't a speck of shit on their shoes. In fact, they sell more mushroom coffee than he sells all coffee combined.
Wait,
you can see there,
Ash,
they sell over 1,000 bags of the mushroom
flavor,
of just that flavor, which is bigger than his entire company.
Well,
and this is a niche flavor, right?
Well, Ash, bigger than his whole company times how many?
He says
like a
most
billion,
of
like 10?
Most of Quartering's flavors don't even sell 50 bags a month, which is a stat Amazon displays on the site. They also have a second mushroom coffee flavor that has 500 plus sales a month. So easily clearing coffee brand coffee.
Fallout?
Yes.
They got the Fallout Wasteland.
They have the Fallout. They have the Fallout license, and if you see there, they have the Nightmare Before Christmas license.
Oh my God!
So the idea that coffee brand coffee is anywhere near this or ever will be anywhere near this is truly laughable. It really is.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I thought that was like a chat GPT, but no, it's real. Holy fuck, man.
Walmart is going to be offering this slop on store shelves. Okay, sure. He's only been saying that for like 4 years now. In fact, in the Carmelo video, the guy linked above, he says he hopes to sell enough to get onto shelves in Walmart by fall. Okay, Jer, I hope a Swedish women's volleyball team invites me to judge a blowjob competition, but it's probably about the same odds as you getting on shelves in Walmart. So that's all this is, a hope and a cope. No movement has actually been happening that would even make this more than a fantasy. 5, Jer has lied so many times and so blatantly about his coffee that if he actually was a larger company, he'd be staring down a class action lawsuit. Claimed for years he owned the factory, brewed his own coffee. The coffee is roasted fresh and on demand, claims all American, claims ethically sourced, etc. For context, here's the Google AI blurb on notable class action lawsuits related to coffee brands. You see Black Rifle Coffee, Trader Joe's, Starbucks, and Keurig. And this isn't even mentioning the ongoing illegally hiding the source of the coffee on the bag situation. So he concludes here, I already said this is just business as usual pre-casino felting Jer. Wow, don't you agree with me repeating the opinions you wanted to hear in this video? Leave a like and give me money. If you give me enough money, we win, and the people you hate lose. Worth checking out that video just for the coffee pitch. Jer claims he's close to breaking a record, and he's really close. He's even making the same mistakes he was right before Casino got on him. Minute-long coffee bag in every video right at the beginning. This is what started his decline in the first place. Make up your mind, Jer. Are you trying to rebuild this or wring it dry one more time? My urge to start effort posting again is rising. My cortisol is spiking.
Cortisol?
So, epic effort post from Return of the Mac and Cheese.
That was great, man. That was great.